It's the OCG Fam Show. Today we're talking about using One Shot as part of your bottle-fed regimen with Nectar for the Gods. Sounds like fun. Hey there! Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? How you doing? How's it going out there? Everybody healthy? Sheltering in place? What do you got going? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. So today, I want to talk a little about One Shot. I know we've talked about One Shot a lot in the past, but One Shot. We've talked a little bit about using it for more than just One Shot. Is something where you can just throw it in the ground and grow. You get some maters or taters, or even grow, some more aggressive crops with just this, nothing else, water only. But I think there's a lot more to this and a lot more you can do with this as far as prepping soil, soil that's not quite the right soil, making it the right soil for using with Nectar, and also as part of a bottle-fed regimen as a backstop to save you if you have some deficiencies, or as a way of just having less bottles and more of this stuff so you can save a little money, save a little time, or save a little noodle effort. So Scott and I talked a little bit about this, about just the basics, and we'll get into some more of this as we go along later in the week and into the, as time goes on. But we did a little spot on one of the shows we did with viewer questions where we talked a little bit about strategy of using One Shot, how early to use it, that kind of thing. I thought it'd be useful to you as an informational thing, but also as a basis for further conversation. So watch this video. I'll talk to you after. So, hey Bob, hope things are well. They are. We're doing good, comparatively. So I just picked up a bag of One Shot because I heard good things. Do I need to adjust my bottle feeds to a lower level once I top dress? Thanks.
Yeah, I would definitely say it being a first-time addition of One Shot, the first couple feedings you can stay pretty normal feeding because you need that One Shot to activate, but after 1 to 2 little regular feedings, then tone it back a little bit, maybe go half strength, 3/4 strength, then start slowly increasing it again just to let your plants assimilate the new One Shot top dress as it's breaking down on the top of the soil. As it starts to kind of release itself, then you can reduce your liquid a little bit. I'd say start about half to 3/4 strength though.
So let me ask you this though. Yeah. So if I might be doing, to my mind, I might be doing One Shot with my bottles for 2 reasons. One, I might be trying to not use so many bottles. Or the other is I might be using that as like a little pantry of safe stuff if I'm doing like maybe a hard Roman thing and I'm worried I'm going to have some deficiencies or something. Is that the case? Yeah. So is it feasible that if I'm using it as like a backstop that I might still push just as hard on my bottles and I'm just using this as a safety valve? Is that reasonable or is that not so much?
It's reasonable for sure. A lot of people, by adding in that One Shot, they think they might be overfeeding right out of the gate, but a lot of people back off on the liquids immediately, but that One Shot's not releasing, so now you're going to kind of go into a little bit of a starvation mode until that One Shot becomes more available and starts feeding the plant.
So if I am trying to save bottles or use a little less bottles by using the One Shot, I can't back off right away because I got to give that One Shot time to catch up to the whole situation. Plus, my plants are probably used to the bottle feeding. They may be a little more...
Well, they're all used to being, IV fed, and then all of a sudden now they have to kind of work for it. There'll be a transition, but if you give them a few regular feedings after the transplant or after the top dress, they'll start to activate, and then you can start reducing your bottles for sure.
Okay, what do you think of that? What do you think of One Shot? Questions, comments, ideas? Let's talk in the comments, and let's talk tomorrow. I love you. I'll see you then. The OCG Fam Show was pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.